everyone, thank you for clicking this video and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amelia and today we're going to do a review on the bumGenius Elemental Cloth Nappy. So this is the latest version nappy of the bumGenius Elemental. I'll go through all of the features and you can tell me on the comments below what you think of it. I've been using these nappies for over 2 months now. My baby is 10 weeks old and 1 day. Yes, and he's right here. As you can imagine, being a mum, you have to multitask. So I've got him with me here on my sling as well as doing this video. But let's take a closer look at this nappy. Thank you for watching. So here is a selection of my bumGenius Elemental nappies. This is not all of them actually. My baby's currently wearing the one with black and yellow cars, but you can see a good selection of some of them. Some of them have really great patterns, in particular this one, the Love Cloth diapers, and this one's really great. The reason why I wanted to show this one is just so you can have a closer look at the colour. I'm showing these in daylight so that we can really see clearly what the colours actually are, and this one in particular I thought would be much more how to say, it's quite peach and actually quite neon, and it looks quite different to what is online, what the picture was. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're looking into getting that particular colour. But these are great nappies. There's lovely designs. I got mine from the Nappy Lady, but there are limited designs, especially because these nappies are made in America. So there just doesn't seem to be that much available in the UK. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the nappy. So this is the nappy completely open up. Let's open it out like this. Good size nappy. I've been using this nappy since baby was 3 weeks old. So in fact, this is obviously not a brand new nappy, so you'll see what it looks like after a bit of wear and tear. And overall it's been performing quite well. It hasn't really changed that much. The colour on the inside has slightly changed, but to be honest, not really actually. I'd say it's pretty good, the colour. So it lasts quite a while, which is really nice. So far the quality is lasting. There's my little baby hiccuping in the background. So it's a popper system here. So it depends if you really like poppers, but poppers are really great if you want a really good fit each time, because you're not guessing where to fasten. You're not guessing where's the Velcro. You sometimes have to guess a little bit, but you can be exact each time because you can always know exactly which popper you're going to put it in. The PUL is really great. Haven't had any problems with the PUL. And you can see here the PUL extends to the inside. This is the top panel. It comes here and then at the back. Let's look at the sides. So one thing I really like about this nappy, I have to say, bumGenius did really well with this, is the gussets. So the gussets on the side, the sewing of the edge is actually sewn inside, so you don't see it. It's not going to be harsh for your baby's skin. It's not going to leave any harsh marks because it's all sewn on the inside. Basically, it means that it will give you a very good fit. Like this, it will still give you a great fit, but you're not getting all these harsh lines on the baby, which I think is just really great. So that's why I kind of went for the snappies, because I saw that and I thought that was really important to me. If I show you like this, you can see that was my little baby doing a little fatty. Right, as you can see, this is the nappy laid out. It's got 2 layers of organic cotton. That was something I really wanted, was natural fibres, so cotton, bamboo, etc. Cotton like this is perfect. It's going to be really absorbent, so you can be sure that this will last for a while on your baby. Not really many leaks. I've not really experienced actually, especially that it's organic. It's just another reason to go for bumGenius, because it's one of the few that I found that actually do organic. So that's pretty cool. You can see that the top, this layer is bigger than the one that's sewn to the base. That's so that you can fold it in the way that you like. So you can fold it at the front or in the back, as depending if you've got a girl or a boy. And actually, I think they've done something really, really smart with this, because they've sewn this layer on both sides rather than having it sewn on just one side. Now typically birth potty nappies, I've seen many where it is like sort of like a tongue. It saves a lot of time. So a lot of people who end up going for all-in-one nappies like this, which is an all-in-one birth potty, they tend to go for it because it's just super fast. You don't need to deal with things like pockets. If you want something that's really easy, this is definitely a really good nappy to go to. It's super easy, you just put it on. You like that and you go. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is fold a tiny bit like that. And you're ready to go. And that's what I do for my little boy, put it in the front. So now I've just given my baby to my husband. It's really hard to make videos with a baby. But anyway, now they're playing in the bedroom, so I think they're okay. So overall, like I was saying, it's just a really easy nappy to use. I think they've done really well. One thing that I wanted to point out though, this elastic is really good. I've not had any problem with the elastics in terms of it becoming looser, but this one at the back has been pretty tight on my baby's skin, and I'd say it has left quite harsh marks. They're red and they do fade, like it's not going to hurt him, but it did worry me seeing such a harsh mark because this elastic is really tight. So that's just something to bear in mind. But I'm being really picky because it's a really great nappy. There's not much wrong with it, in my opinion. The only thing I would discuss now is about drying. I dry it like this, and you find that this inner cotton right on the sides here still stays quite wet. So I actually find I need to turn it inside out like this and dry it like that. Now I dry it in an airing cupboard, which makes it dry in about 12 hours. Whereas just in the room with like normal room temperature, it takes at least 24 hours to dry. It takes a really long time to dry. And that's because of the natural fibres. Natural fibres often take a while to dry. The problem I've had is if you're going to dry this in an airing cupboard, this cotton gets rough after drying in the airing cupboard. So you have to kind of scratch it and kind of play with it to kind of loosen those fibres and not make it as rough, because it gets really rough. And I think that's just a real shame because I don't get that as much with my bamboo nappies, but I get it quite rough. It becomes very rough, this one, which is a shame. But besides that, I think it's a really great nappy. If you're looking for all-in-one system, I think this does really well. The only thing to consider is your budget. This is definitely on the higher range. Out of all my nappies, this was the most expensive nappy that I bought for my little one. And I'll just say that if you are happy to spend a good amount of money on getting nappies that will last, I'm pretty sure these will last for a very long time. The elastics and everything is super good, and you're planning to having more than one child, I would say it's a good investment. But if you find that you're struggling in your budget to be able to afford these sort of nappies, I would say don't worry, because I'd say you can actually find really, really, really great nappies that are at a much lower price. So you just gotta, it kind of just depends on the type of person you are and what your situation is. But as I say, these are great nappies. It does not hurt to get a few of these in your stash, ready to go. They're so easy to use and they're definitely going to last a while. So yeah, that is what I think of the bumGenius Elementals. So I hope you found my video really useful. A few points that I thought I'd just add that I was thinking, oh, it'd be good to include these things. Because they're from America, it is not easy to get these nappies in the UK. The nappy ladies show a select few patterns, and I can see online in America there are much more choice of patterns. And another thing with this nappy is people ask, will this be able to fit on my newborn? That being the smallest size, I do not think this will fit a newborn, but this is something that's going to happen with all birth to potty nappies. it's really unlikely that it will fit a newborn. You might just have to accept that you might get a tiny bit of leakage, or you should invest into getting a nappy newborn sized. I used this on 3 weeks. My baby got chunky very, very quickly, so I think if that is the case for your baby, maybe by 3 weeks or maybe even by 5 weeks, this will definitely fit them on the smallest size. You don't need to worry about that. It will definitely fit. It's just the awkward first few weeks, which is a really common problem. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Thank you, bye. We're going to have a quick look at the fit of this nappy. It's on the smallest size here, and you can see it's quite on the larger size around the waist. You can fit 2 fingers very easily. Baby's just gonna have a bath soon, so I thought I'd grab the opportunity just to show. And you can just see the legs here fit really well there actually. It's nice and very close to the skin, but not too tight, and it's not hurting his skin at all. So that's really good. There will be a few lines and a few marks, but they're really no worry at all really. So the fit is great actually. And he's going to go for a bath now. So thank you, baby, for showing us your lovely nappy. So okay.